Curry, it seemed like you guys were pretty aggressively trying to deny him the ball and limit his shots, and it worked.
Yeah, obviously, before the last two tip-ins, 92 points, 16-point fourth quarter before those two. They ended up with 20 there, and then obviously him going 1 for 10, and the focal point obviously had been on a heater lately, and so we wanted to obviously pay him a little bit more attention. And when you got a special guy like Amen Thompson doing what he does, that's the result.
When Draymond started doing what Draymond does, what did you like about Alperen's response?
I mean, he handled it well. Didn't get baited into it, and then attacked aggressively offensively. So and stepped up on the defensive end. So we understand what it is. He was in foul trouble, and I think our guys will be aggressive going after him. And then, he doesn't respond, and he takes a hit to the face and just continues to play. And liked our poise and composure overall, especially Alpy.
You guys were toggling between the double big, between the small lineup with Jabari at center. Just what did you like about how you were able to kind of exploit the matchups based on the lineups on the floor?
Yeah, it gives us a ton of versatility to go both ways. We start with a neutral lineup, can have Barry at anywhere from the 3, 4, or 5, and that gives us a switchable lineup. And then our bigs are doing what they do, which is being physical, pounding the glass, getting guys open. And so I love the versatility we have there. And based on who they had on the court, we felt we had some favorable things we could go to, and kind of exploited that.
Good to see you. Sorry. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you, too.
You guys have had a great year, but these last 17 games, you go 15-2. You beat OKC the way you did the other night. This is another statement game. Just how do you explain the late surge that's happening right now?
Well, our guys understand what's at stake coming up. I think we've made a conscious effort to really lock in and focus on. Ever since 20, we knew it was tight, 20 games out, and especially the last 10. And then I would say minus the Utah game, we know it's high caliber opponents that we're facing, and so want to be very sharp and deliberate about what we're doing going into the playoffs. We've thrown a little bit more at them as far as preparation, and our guys are handling it well. But understanding that this is a level it's going to get to. These are teams we're going to play against, and for our guys that have never been there, it was about playing great basketball heading into the end of the season, and we've upped our physicality, upped our intensity overall, and I think guys are just really locked in on both sides of the ball. And so getting what we want offensively, guarding the way we are defensively, is what we want to see going into the playoffs.
And you touched on it with Draymond, but you've seen that before. You guys have had your battles before. What do you think he was trying to accomplish late second quarter? And did you like how everybody kind of stood firm with that intensity?
But that's what he does, and I appreciate it. I don't mind it at all. And so I understand how he impacts his team, trying to get them going in his own way, and has made a hell of a career out of doing what he does, being the heart of that team, and bringing the fight when he doesn't see it out there. So no knock on him for whatever. Like I said, some coaches might mind it. I like him, and I like what he brings to their team and what he does. And so you got to understand that. Players that do certain things, and our guys stayed locked in, stayed focused, and didn't get baited into it. So credit to both him and them.
Jabari was extremely active tonight. What did you like about his activity?
Yeah, he gave us a scoring punch, gave us a rebounding punch, very aggressive on both sides. But like I said, his versatility has been crucial for us since we got him back. We will downsize, we'll put him at the 5 and switch everything. He can play his normal 4 or the 3, and he's looked very comfortable out there, especially when we go to zone. We're kind of mega-sized out there, and so aggressive offensively, locking in on defense and giving us that versatility, he was huge for us.
About 9 minutes ago, they cut it to 2 on the Postgame layup, and then you guys went on that little 8-0 run. They called timeout. What did you say to your team during that timeout that allowed you guys to put the clamps on them and put the game away after that?
Yeah, we were being a little sloppy, and we understand that they're 6th in the league in forcing turnovers and getting points off turnovers, and that's how they generate a lot of offense. And we did it on a few of those plays, turned the ball over, let them back in it, but understood if we got shots, made them work on the end, limit to 1 shot, we'd be in good shape. And we're really, obviously, getting out in transition. Had 20 in the first half to end up with 26 there. So that was the formula for us. Taking care of the ball was a big part. We did in the first half. Got a little sloppy in that stretch, but refocused and got back to doing what we were doing, guarding well, and scored, obviously, like you said, the 8-0 run.
Cameras caught you talking to Steph on your way off the court after that Draymond sequence that Sam match. I was just wondering what kind of was the message or what was going on there.
I was talking to my team, about the physicality. This is the type of game we like. This is who we are. He said something, I said something. nothing, a little friendly banter.